Hello. I just want to talk about a dream I had last night. But I think rather it being a dream, I honestly believe it was more a test from God and the devil, both of them together. So they were working together on this one. I'm very certain of that. So what had happened is, well, first of all, it was very strange. So I saw on Instagram before I went to bed or something like this girl that permanently changed her eye color from dark brown to like this light blue, that they have like this way of doing this now. And I thought it personally, no offense, but I thought it looked really creepy. So then I went to bed and everything, and then I started dreaming, and all of a sudden there was this woman and she looked like her. She had those blue piercing, strange blue piercing eyes. And I looked at her and I was like, oh, I know her, because I think I was remembering seeing her. And it's like, I know her from somewhere. And I kept looking at her and she kept looking at me, but almost like, yeah, it's giving me the reference right now of, what's that movie? Mowgli, the Jungle Book. You know how the snake looks in Mowgli's eyes and then like tries to hypnotize him? That's kind of how that woman was looking at me, okay? And then I heard like a noise in my head, like a loud, some kind of words, but then it went quiet. And then I realized that, well, I guess God was actually speaking to me through all of this happening and telling me that I'm being protected from her because she's trying to enter my mind and either like try to read stuff about me or my mind, or she's trying to manipulate my mind. So, and then it explained basically that that was the devil, right? In disguise, or somebody helping or working with the devil. And I was like, whoa, that's strange. Well, she got kind of upset, right? That she couldn't penetrate my mind. And then she walked away. And then I followed her. And it was very strange what I saw next. It's like, I saw like this long, I don't know what it was, like out of wood, like a box or something. And then all of a sudden, like she entered it, and but not as a human, more like as an energy. And then it formed like this big eye in that box. So the whole box, the front view of it was filled with this eye. It seemed like a digital looking eye. It was very weird. Okay, so then next, there's lots of other weird stuff within the dream, but that's not really relevant, I don't think. And then I come to the point where I'm speaking with the devil. I don't remember what the devil looked like. If it was a woman, if it was male, or I cannot remember what it looked like. It's very weird because that woman I remember, but I cannot remember the devil. But I spoke to the devil, and the devil came to me and said, look, I will give you anything and everything you want, all the materialism and everything, anything you wish, I will grant it for you. You just have to agree to, like, I guess, give your soul to me, right? And then I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I am here, I'm serving God, I am, working with God. I'm a messenger for God. And I would definitely not do that. I said, it's okay. I know. So my situation right now, and now I know why God and the devil work together. Okay, let me explain. So I denied the devil. I said, no, thank you. I'm not going to accept your offer. I don't want it. So, and that's why I know now that God and the devil have been working together on this, because I am completely out of money. I'm not able to pay rent next month. And so I am possibly having to move back to Germany in a few weeks. And if my situation doesn't improve here magically. And so why they were working together is because God made sure that basically I am stripped of all the materialism in my life, right? No security of where I'm going to live. So I won't have a roof over my head. I don't know how to buy food. Literally, I don't know how I will survive unless I somehow get the money to fly back to Germany, right? Because I don't have that either. So and so God put me all the way in that situation, so the devil was able to come in and offer me abundance that is missing in my life right now, right? I'm missing all of it, and I'm missing a partner, and so I think it was about anything and everything I wanted, right? It would have given it to me, like a life partner and whatever. And I've been missing all of these things, right? And I denied the devil, and I think that's why God put me into the situation that I am in right now, so the devil could come in and offer it to me. And that was a test from God, right? To see, am I really serving God fully? And what was also very interesting is 2 days before this happening, before the devil offered me all of this, I got introduced to the info that Jesus was experiencing the same thing, right? In the end, I think the devil came right before he was crucified and told him that he can give him everything, he'll spare him, he won't need to be crucified, he can live. He just has to accept this offer and, I guess, give his soul over to him. And Jesus said no. So it's the first time that I heard the story, right? 2 days before the stream. Then yesterday, while I was working, I'm working like at the Vortex here in Austin a little bit, trying to do a couple of readings and stuff, a little bit of, what's it called? Retail. Anyways, so some people came in, some men and stuff, and we talked about a bunch of stuff. And for some reason, when I explained like the crystal universe and my channelings, and then this one man brought up that same saying from Jesus. And I was like, whoa, I feel like God is kind of like sending me a message, right? Well, yeah, and then I had the dream. So yeah, I think God was preparing me, kind of in a sense. Of course, I didn't know what it meant until I had the dream, but I think God was kind of preparing me for this, right? That this moment will come where I'm basically going to be tested just like Jesus, if I am willing to give my soul over to the devil for material things, right? And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you, in case these things might happen to you too. I've always wondered, you know, like all these famous people are always saying that they have sold their soul to the devil, and I was always wondering, how does that work? Is like the devil manifesting in person and speaking to them, or is it like maybe telepathically? Maybe it is all of it, I have no idea. But like, to me, for me it happened while I was sleeping. So he came to me in my sleep and tried to make that deal with me. So I wonder if other people are having the same, if they have it in their sleep, in their dream too. So I'm also kind of sharing it as a warning, right? If it happened to me, it might be happening to all of you guys too, where God and the devil are testing you right now, and where you might have to make a decision, and it could happen to you while you're sleeping. So yeah, keep that in mind. Maybe before you go to sleep, make already up your mind what your answer would be, and yeah. And I really just also like the idea or the fact that they are working together, because it makes so much sense, because in the end they're source, right? It's like source at the top split into God and the devil, right? And then in our crystal universe, the energies meet again, and that's where source unites again and has consciousness, but their energies still exist in this universe here, the dualistic energy of them, right? Masculine, feminine, light and dark. And so yeah, I just thought that was fascinating, because literally we are all one, we are all source, right? But we have a choice which side we want to experience. Do we want to experience like the devilish energy and live that out, or do we want to live out the godly energy, right? So it's a choice that we have to make. And and God and the devil are working together in union to figure out which side you want to be on. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Okay.